out there in front of the fans and everything, were you almost trying too hard in the beginning? It seemed like all of a sudden you simplified and then you started going. I mean, did you kind of simplify it after a little bit?
I mean, yeah, it was obviously cool to play in front of such passionate fans, and at the start, I think it's just everyone was kind of getting used to the flow, and really haven't played a game in a while, so doing battles and going into corners obviously took a little bit to get used to, but I thought as a team, I thought we started to play our game at the right time.
Overall, what did you take away from this week? You get drafted 8 days ago, you have to come right here, and I guess it's an opportunity to learn more about the team you just got drafted by.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whirlwind of a couple weeks, and it's a lot of people say it's 2 weeks of their life. So I've kind of soaked everything in, and I love the city of Buffalo, and getting used to it. It's obviously it's really cool to learn about.
What are the big takeaways from this week for you? What stood out the most, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, learning from different skill coaches. Obviously, they're the best in the world at their job. So taking things from them, little shooting tips and just little tips all around. I think you take a lot of that, and I'll be able to take it home and work on it, I guess, with my skills coach.
Is there anything about the city, the team, the organization that surprised you since you've come here? Obviously, this camp, they say, as much as it's on ice, it's also off, and what you guys have been doing outside of the rink. So is there anything that kind of surprised you about Buffalo the past couple of days?
Yeah, I don't know if it was a surprise. I mean, learning how to be an NHL player, it's pretty surreal. Just the things they have, and the little things, just the food. You eat so healthy here, and the off-ice training and everything like that. You just learn so much, and it's a good tool to kind of take home with you.
Think about playing with Novikov and Neuchov. What did you think of how to work with those two guys?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Playing with a couple guys that you just meet, and you kind of. They're not the best at English yet, so communicating with them is obviously a little difficult, but they're such smart hockey players. It's pretty cool to play with and watch. They make some plays where you're like, wow, that's pretty impressive.
What's next for you, Zach?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go home and start training. It's pretty normal. Honestly, probably just get right into it.
How'd you like the baseball game? McCarthy says he's going to teach the Canadians baseball. How'd you like the baseball game?
Yeah, it was a blast. I mean, you don't really get to watch baseball too much down in Vancouver or Winnipeg, so it was pretty cool to see, and it's crazy how much talent's on display out there.
Now that you kind of know what to expect, what do you hope this time next year to come back and be better at?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I just want to keep getting stronger and more explosive. Obviously I got to start filling out, and that's my main goal kind of this summer, and next year is just to put on a few LBs and get stronger, more explosive, and we'll see where that takes me.
How much, not easier, but just how much different is the year going to be? You're not going to have that whole draft thing weighing on your head the whole year, wondering what's going to happen. All that's over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure what it's going to be like, but a lot less Zoom calls and kind of a little more free time. So, we'll see. And I was pretty thankful this year to. Obviously, Matt and Connor went through it last year, and then James has been through it himself. So, I was pretty thankful to have such a good supporting cast, and it kind of wasn't on my mind too much throughout the year. Pardon?
What do you know about Wenatchee?
Yeah, I don't know too much. Closer to my hometown, I think it's about 4 hours. So, family will make a lot of trips down there, and met the GM, our new GM in Nashville, and. Seems like a really good guy and wants to win. So when you hear a GM wants to win, it's always positive.
Matt's been in the organization now for a year. When you finally got the chance to talk to him after you were drafted, what did he tell you about the Sabres and Buffalo and just being in the organization for a year?
Yeah, I mean, he told me that it's an unreal group. The guys are so nice in the dressing room, and then the management staff, the coaching staff. He said it was all unreal. So, he was definitely right about that. And, I'm sure he'll be helping me out as the weeks go on here.